Chris here at TT120. Now, Doncaster, my first big show, and it was fantastic. We had a whale of a time. If anyone came and came over and said hello, thank you very much. It was a great pleasure. It ended up being quite a safe space for a lot of TT120 fans to come and stand and have a chat amongst each other. People who have spoken to each other before on the forums and that kind of stuff. It was all very good. Had no major mishaps with the layout. A camera got dropped on a set of points, which gave me a bit of a tweak, so we couldn't, and the coronations didn't seem to like it, so there's only a little bit of running of the coronation. But the rest of the A4s were absolutely fine, and all the little shunters worked. I pretty much worked Bailey's Bespoke Designs little Ginty almost into the ground. It's going to need a bit of a strip down and a repacking of grease because it was running for quite a long time. Now, Doncaster is a little bit different. It's a big show. I think some people were a bit surprised that there's no manufacturers there, but it's quite well known as a big trade show. I think there was some great layouts there. Of course, there was also my club's O gauge there as well. Mine was the only TT120 one, but we had great representations for the scale, obviously from the TMC, but also from Touax Wagon Works, who had a fantastic display with some new bits and bats. Amongst the retailers, I think the one who stood head and shoulders was, of course, Touax Models, who put a massive amount of effort in. There's a little bit of footage of their stuff, and I'm going to show you in a minute just a little bit of a running session. And some bits and bats. Some of it's my footage, some of it's other people's footage. I think Anthony, he came along and helped out, and he did some bits and bats, and I'll put a link to his YouTube channel and what he's done, and I've pinched a few of his bits that he filmed that I hadn't got around to filming. Gary Hall came along to prove that he's really quite a nice person after all, not quite as grumpy as he comes across. That's for you, Gary. And he brought a lot of his scratch build or 3D printed, converted TT120 locos, including his Deltic spinning around. We tried to get Richard from Mercuria Scale to come along and have a little bit of footage, but he knew full well that I would just video it all and shove it all over social media, and he'd be in trouble with his bosses. So that didn't happen. Great show. On my stand, just to give the TMC a bit of space, we had Jenny Kirk from the Monday Club doing a live stream for the TMC. I'll put a link down below for that as well. That was good fun. I think she had some issues with some of the recording because of the big tin roof over the place. Well, it's really quite lots and lots of floors above the building, but some of it worked out well. Iron Horse was there, of course. Craig, he was having a cracking time. He wasn't wasting his time, and neither was Tom from Buggleskelly Station. Now, Tom the next day decided to announce his TT120 wagon, Buggleskelly, which you can pre-order from him. He does a whole range of cracking stuff, all of which you can actually order in TT120. He's a real character. He's the guy that we were mucking about with on the TMC challenge, that model, North Yorkshire Moors model challenge, and he won. Yeah, never mind, I've got over it. Right, Camelot itself, very well received. I was quite taken aback. So many people were really quite complimentary to it. Obviously, the TT120 community came to have a look at it, but other people did too, and some of the fine scale guys came and checked it out and were quite intrigued, particularly with the Peco Code 55. BRM loved it, the organisers. So depending on whether or not my written description comes up to muster, it's looking like it's going to be featured in the magazine at some point. More about that later. They certainly Phil Parker came along and took some incredible photographs of it, none of which I can use until they publish it or decide not to publish it, I guess. But they were stunning, blew me away. But it was just like. But sometimes you see some things and you think, oh, I missed that because I can't see it. Now I can. So it's all in high definition. Right. Some people have been asking me, Where is Camelot going to be shown next? Because we've managed to get Doncaster. Well, I've got a little list here. It's going to be actually on the TMC stand because there's no more spaces for layouts, but it's going to be on the TMC stand at the London Festival of Model Railway at Ali Pali in London. That's going to be on March 15th, 16th, so it's 4 weeks away. So it should be just enough time for me to paint a few Modeloo animals and birds and stick them on top. There's no swans in the lock, and that's apparently what people need. There's my local club, the Scarborough District Road Models. We've got a show on in Scarborough, May 24th and 25th. Then we've got another local club, one in Hull. That's going to be at Prince's Quay. That's quite a really nice venue. That's May 31st and June the 1st. It'll be on standby, again for my club, for SDRM, at Pickering in August 16th, 17th. But just stand by because we don't normally like to have the same layouts at the spring and the summer show. Then the North Yorkshire Moors Railway Steam Gala, which will be September 25th to 28th. Our club normally puts a show on there. If that hasn't been finalised yet. If that happens, Camelot will be there. But the big one, and the one I'm most excited about, is the BRM National Festival of Railway Modelling at the NEC in November 22nd, 23rd. You know, the one that's taken the Worley slot. Well, Camelot's going to be there as well. I can't believe it. That's got to be one of the biggest shows around. Anyway, just watch some of the fun we've been having. Oh, hang on a second. One last little thing. Something that you'd look out for. One of the manufacturers did turn up, but they weren't showing anything. They didn't have a stand. It was Revolution Trains. They came along and they showed me their 00 version of the Touax Wagon that the TMC is commissioning in TT120. It's a stunning wagon, and as they said to me, look, the detail is that the compromises we've had on detail for TT120 are minimal. So I've got some little bit of footage of Ben showing us and talking over me to Jenny at Monday Club. So you'll hear him talking over, and whilst I'm very quickly scanning over his nice model with my phone. But that's for you to have a look at. All right. Hope you enjoy this. Take care. Hope to see you guys soon. And thanks again to everybody who came up and said hello. Right, get on. Let's watch this.
Response from retailers has been fantastic, and they're very enthusiastic. And I get the sense from looking online there is quite a lot of interest in it. It's a bit of a different type of product to what the TT market's for. This is a premium product at a premium price. Each wagon is about 45 or 50 quid, whereas a lot of the Hornby stuff's coming around about the sort of 35, 40 quid mark. Although the new container wagons, I noticed, are priced more in line with.
Like that. A little bit of that. Make sure the peachy wagon's in it. Do those. And Mel, give us a thumbs up, Mel. Give us a thumbs up. Nice selection from Melk's models. It's always good to see. They've got the Burco Seeking Ultra Cracking Consumer Peco kit. Lots of niceties down here too.
That's why Camelot proper do that. But I use that outside as We're about coming up to a place, I'll stop it. You know you're going to drive. I will do. Obviously you can't drive it all the way. I'll stop the camera before you get to the door.
To get past the night.
Yeah.
Set you up for
I was trying to do it, but I can't use modified car. But it's probably a 1 as opposed to a 3
That's very pretty though. Now you know we're only one loco at a time on this.
Yeah.
Right, so you guys take care. Speak to you soon. Just push the coach. Get through. Hand of Gary. I guess some of the subscribers who come to have a look at Gary's stuff. Told you it was fun. Short and sweet. I've got to crack on. I've got so much work to do. Everyone take care. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Ring the little bell and all that malarkey. And all there is to say is cheerio bye.
And that's all there is to tell. I'll be on my way now, sir. I've got urgent business in the south. I have to meet a man at Melbourne Junction.